A caravan of trucks left Los Angeles back on February 24th, heading to Washington, D.C. in an effort to protest COVID-19 mandates imposed by the Biden administration. Joining us now to talk more about the Freedom Convoy USA 2022 is their co-chair, Michael Letts. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Privileged to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Tell me about the convoy. Where is it now, and how many trucks do you have involved?
Over 10,000 vehicles currently on the road, and it is leaving Indianapolis now, headed toward Cambridge, Ohio by tomorrow evening. And it is making its progression. Let me quickly let your listeners know that it is, and your viewers, it's not just a matter anymore of trucks. There are vehicles, there are vans, there are soccer moms. This truly has struck a chord all across America. Yeah. It continues to grow astronomically on a daily basis. And ultimately, its objective is to make sure that our leadership in Washington clearly understands that enough is enough of an overreach for mandates. You know, we started this as a 2-week flatten the curve program. We're into 2 years now. The science seems to change on a daily basis, and Americans are tired of giving up their freedom.
Yeah, it sounds like people kind of join the convoy and they can stay for, I don't know, several miles or just take the whole journey with everybody there. Is the convoy stopping at different locations and having events as well?
They are stopping at different locations, holding rallies at the places where they're stopping, the truck stops. They were in Indianapolis tonight. They'll be in Cambridge, Ohio tomorrow, and you can follow them on the peoplesconvoy.org, and it will tell you exactly their route. We have been in D.C. starting on the 1st. There was a rally at the Washington Memorial, which was a permitted rally, the only rally that had been permitted. Unfortunately, City Council did not want the trucks to be a part of downtown, and so none of the vehicles were allowed inside. You know, there have been 6 convoys. I want to make sure your viewers clearly understand it's not just one. There have been 6 across the country. 2 came from California. We made a concerted effort to merge them all together so that it would be a unified entrance. However, since they are all in different stages, some are getting to the D.C. area earlier, some later. So it started from March the 1st, which was yesterday at the kickoff, the Washington Monument in D.C., and it will run probably through this Saturday. And then we will take it on a step-by-step basis to see where it goes from there. Obviously, with D.C. calling out 700 National Guards people and putting up fences, that seems a very clear message as to their excitement about us being there. But, you know, this is the constitutional right of all Americans to express their opinions and their values to the leadership in Washington.
Yeah, it does sound like they're very excited. So what happens when the thousands of trucks and everybody starts getting closer and closer to Washington, D.C.? What happens then?
Well, what we're making sure that the convoy and those participating know is this is America, and you are free to make your decisions what's best for you and your family. We do want them to know that the government has passed ordinances. There are checkpoints. At this stage, they're not allowing trucks to come in off the Beltway unless you have paperwork that shows you have a delivery specifically for that area. That is subject to change. There are also no permits that have been given for rallies or for gatherings inside the D.C. area at this time. So we are just waiting to see. We do know that many have expressed their interest in at least being around the Beltway and circling and going from there. It's kind of a moving target. It's, you know, that's the great thing about America. We have freedoms and we have rights to choose every day in this country.
Michael, are you going to head towards Washington, D.C. in the next coming weeks or so?
I have been here since Tuesday. I was a key speaker at the memorial kickoff, and it'll be interesting to see how each day progresses. I can tell you this from the calls and from the support we're getting across the country, and even here in D.C., we have truly struck a nerve unlike anything we've ever seen before. I tell people everyone has a stake. Businesses have a stake who've been closed, who've lost revenue. Families have a stake who no longer have revenue and jobs coming in. Children have a stake because of the psychological effects on children having to wear masks during school. And the biggest thing, of course, I have a national charity that represents first responders all across the country. And we have been extremely adversely affected by agencies across the country who are having to terminate and fire first responders because of their refusal to get the vaccination, which we believe should be an individual right. Every person should do that which they feel like is best for them and their family. And because of that, we have the highest crime rate, we've had in the history of this country today. And this is the wrong time to be firing firefighters and law enforcement officers because they refuse to have mandated vaccination.
Well, we appreciate the time. The website is right there on the screen, Official Freedom Convoy, USA 2022.com. Michael Lutz. Thanks, Michael. Good to talk to you.
Great to see you. God bless you. Have a great day.